again, everyone. I'm Frank Gifford, and today's big day of sports here on ABC will begin with live coverage of the Trenton 200 Indianapolis car race. Things are about to get underway there, so let's quickly switch to Jim McKay.
Well, Frank, we were at the horse race track in New York yesterday. Now we've come across the George Washington Bridge, down the Jersey Turnpike to the...
Start your engines. There it is.
To the cry that comes every spring as the motor racing season moves toward the Indianapolis 500. Sitting on the pole here today is Tom Sneva, who qualified in this car at a speed of more than 172 miles an hour yesterday. Sitting on the pole with a track record speed. Tom Sneva, just behind him will be his teammate Mario Andretti. Outside of him, Danny Ongais, Rookie of the Year, winner of the last two races. Now for more on what you'll be seeing this afternoon. Again, let's go back to Frank Gifford.
Thank you, Jim. And at 3 o'clock Eastern, 2 o'clock Central, and 2:30 Pacific time, the scene switches to the all the late-breaking sports news. But let's get underway now by returning to Jim McKay in Trenton, New Jersey.
ABC's Championship Auto Racing. Today, live from Trenton, New Jersey, it's the Trenton 200, the final racing test for the Indianapolis-type cars and drivers before the Indianapolis 500 itself. This ABC Sports exclusive is brought to you by Mazda and the exciting piston engine Mazda GLC. It's a great little car. And by Lowenbrau. When you want the taste of a truly great beer, there's really only one. Tonight, let it be Lowenbrau. Good afternoon. This is Jim McKay with Jackie Stewart in our ABC commentary position. Let's set the roads for the Trenton 200 as we come to you live. On the pole is Tom Sneva, more than 172 miles an hour. Danny Ongais outboard of him. Winner of the last two races in that black car on the USAC Trail. In the second row, Mario Andretti in car number 7. Number 20 is Gordon Johncock. Row 3, A.J. Foyt, number 14. The orange car, Spike Gelhausen, number 19. Row 4, number 16 is Johnny Parsons, the red car there. And Tom Bigelow outboard of him. Row 5, it is Steve Krisilov in number 40. Bobby Unser in the black, number 48. In the 6th row, Johnny Rutherford, qualifying way back today, the two-time winner of Indy in car number 4. Number 6 is Wally Dallenbach, who won this race last year. Row 7, Salt Walter in his familiar number 77. And number 24, Sheldon Kinzer. Row 8, Larry Rice, Gary Bettenhausen. 9, Bobby Olivero, Jim McElreath. Then Vern Chupin, Jerry Carl, Tom Bagley, and Roger McCluskey will round out the field. But now they've given them one more lap. We thought we might get the green flag there, but the pace car is still on the track. Incidentally, that row 11 Roger McCluskey car, where you see DNQ on his car, as on the car for Vern Chupin, Jerry Carl, and Tom Bagley. They did not qualify, but were added to the field. That is an option that USAC maintains to add certain cars to the field. The Roger McCluskey car, number 60, is an interesting one. It is not expected to be competitive today, but it has a V8 Drake engine, which may be the next generation, leading all the way back to the old four-cylinder offing.
Well, of course, the Drake engine, an American V8 engine. There's been a lot of competition from Europe because the cars are up front there. The car number 60, the McCluskey car, has this new American engine, and this is the hope that America will rejoin the ranks of the front runners of the power race that's been taking place. It may not be doing very many laps. It's purely an exploratory race here, and they're looking at it before the Indy 500, but it looks like the pace cars may be going to come in. Car still warming the tires up, Jim, as they come through turn 3 now, heading for turn 4, and we may well have a green flag.
Yeah, the pace car is coming off the track now in that foreign-made V8 engine. The Cosworth-powered number 1 is Tom Sneva on the pole. Outside of him, the black car is Danny Ongais, number 25. The green flag has still not come out. They're headed there. Now the green flag is out. They're racing in Trenton. And it is Sneva quickly going into a lead. Ongais is right with him, however. A.J. Foyt made a move very quickly, and someone made contact up there.
It looked like Mario
Andretti and Johncock, but both did a marvelous job of maintaining control of their cars.
Well, they came into contact. They're going through the dog leg now as Tom Sneva is leading from Ongais there, going into turn 3, a very bumpy racetrack round here, but that really was a close thing in turn 1. They certainly came in contact with each other. Mario Andretti's tires smoking badly, but there you come to the end of this first lap here with Tom Sneva, the man on the pole, going fast in the lead.
And in second place Ongais, but in third place A.J. Foyt, who started in the 3rd row, and because of that little altercation between Andretti and Johncock, has moved ahead of them. They have dropped back to 5th and 6th place respectively. And now we have John Cock, as a matter of fact, passing Andretti. So it'll be interesting that they almost unquestionably will move back into the fray in the battle for the lead. If anybody is going to catch the Sneva car today, as we said, it qualified at a speed of 172.249 miles an hour, easily a track record.
I think one of the men we've got to watch here, in fact, is John Cock. He's a well-known charger. He's certainly going to be going well, but there you go through there, turn 2, as they're going turn through. And there we go into the dog leg, this right-hand bend, very unusual to this IndyCar racing. It's a 4-degree negative banking as we go through that. It's very unusual for these cars. It's not comfortable. The cars often get loose, and it's not very far before they get into turn 3 and 4. The 4th turn they're coming into now, and then they reach down this long front straightaway. 2,200 yards. They get up to about 190 miles an hour. Just now, when they commit themselves to turn 1, Tom Sneva, very smooth, really developed, matured as a driver.
Okay, it's still Tom Sneva in the lead, of course. Danny Ungaya second. A.J. Foyt is third. Johnny Parsons is fourth, but Gordon Johncock is going to blast by him.
Gordon Johncock now has secured 4th place, in fact, and again he's just lost it as they went into turn 4, but you're seeing the man who's opened up quite a gap now, Tom Sneva, on Ungayas. Ungayas very hot, come off of 2 wins. Okay,
here they are to the start-finish line again in this race, which will be 134 laps of this mile-and-a-half racetrack. Going through turn 1 again, Sneva followed by Danny Ungayas, and again, remember that Danny Ungayas, the Rookie of the Year last year, has won the last 2 races on the USAC circuit. You see them going through the dog leg there. There's Ungayas, and then A.J. Foyt, who's in 3rd place.
A.J. Foyt's a man we've got to always watch when every motor race takes place. A man like A.J. Foyt doesn't want to ever be forgotten. You can see in that orange car there, he's 3rd in the picture, but the car, red, white, and blue, is Tom Sneva carrying number 1. He's the present USAC champion, and certainly he's the fastest man right now. He's really hot. And there is A.J. Foyt, a man who this morning when I spoke to him, he was all riled up. He really was the bear this morning. And when A.J. gets to be feeling like that, you never know what's going to happen.
Very often he gets very tough and very competitive on the racetrack that day. He really was cranky this morning. Well, he had a lot of things bothering him about his car, apparently. There's a wider look at the Trenton racetrack, and up on the wall. Car number 65, that's Larry Rice, who was started way in the back of the field, but against the wall between turns 1 and 2. Now, we had another race here earlier, a Super V race, and they had several cars, at least 2 I remember, go up against the wall at almost that point, Jackie.
Well, in any case, he seems to still be running, so it doesn't seem to be too bad.
Well, we'll return with more of ABC's live coverage of the Trenton 200 after this commercial and a word from our local station.
Hello, everybody. Alaska, tough on people, tough on oil.
Is guaranteed to shine longer, to beat water longer, to last longer. The Rain Dance guarantee is watertight.
The cars are proceeding under the yellow flag as we come to you live from the Trenton Speedway in New Jersey on a perfect afternoon for racing. The temperature about 60 degrees. The skies absolutely clear, and they sure deserve a day like this. In recent years, they've had one rainstorm after another here at Trenton.